Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel here in Avon by the Sea, New Jersey. And I met up with Chris today, and Chris has a company called Sequoia Salt, and they're a custom van fabrication company. Chris is not new to the channel. I had him on the channel about 5 years ago when he had a Toyota Chinook motorhome that he gave us a tour of. Hello, Chris, and welcome back to New Jersey Outdoor Adventures.
What's going on, Patrick? Thanks for coming by to our shop here in Avon. Let me give you a tour of our newest model. It's called Root. It's a Ram Promaster 2500. So it has a 159 wheelbase. Interior stand-up height's going to be 6'3". Let's hop in. I'll show you around. Okay, so inside of our van we have 14 interior lights, 3 different zones of dimmable spaces over here. We have our cooking light over here, and then we have the interior 6 LED lights. We have 2 wall-mounted reading lights. Actually, those are both on separate dimmers. So if you're reading a book on one side and someone wants to sleep on the other side, it's easy to dim them. All right, so this is our cooking area. We have 2-burner electric stove top. We've got the refrigerator. Inside of here we have our gray water tank. We have a sink system that's going to run with a water pump right over here, powered water pump that's going to give you water. We have some baskets up on top. All these are built with little chalkboard signs. You can always add vegetables or plates or whatever you'd like to add. Inside of here is going to be the refrigerator. Okay, so we have tongue and groove flooring with 2-inch insulation built within a frame underneath, so it's nice and strong, and it's going to be nice and warm in colder temperatures. Over here we have a little magnetic basket that we add as just little extra add-ons for the kitchen. We have a nice backsplash over here. It's all silicone caulked in here, so it's nice and sturdy, and obviously easy to clean. We have so we have 2. So this is the we're gonna call this the hood. So we created a floating hood that's gonna have 2 LEDs built inside of it, and those LEDs are both built on dimmers. Okay, so we have 2 max air fans. Manual max air fans have the rain hood built into them, so obviously once they're popped open you're going to be completely safe from the rain. We have a butcher's block table that's collapsible. Alright, so you can have it down if you want to jump into bed, or if you want to store something in the middle. It's going to be really easy to access and really easy to break down. Custom cushions built in here, and the insides they will have sewn in Velcro, so this whole entire cushion will be able to come out if you want to clean it, so there's no mess in here. We have a nice big storage bin, and this is going to be awesome when you hit the road. You've got your bags, you've got some food, perishables, anything you can put in here. It's nice and big for you. Down here we created a slide-out toilet, little Thetford toilet here. It's I believe 2.5 gallons. So we wanted to be in this location. It could be a lot of work to move a section, to pull it out, to drag it out. We wanted to put it right here. It's so much easier to work with the toilet, especially when you're dumping it. And because it's a 2.5 gallon safety tank toilet, it's going to be really easy to dispose of. All right, we have leather strap built in. Again, on the inside we have Velcro sewn in. Obviously we have our lighting over here. That's going to give you all the interior lighting. We have 2 outlets next to the beds, both built in with USB ports. This is going to come into handy when you're sitting at, next to your bed. You want to place your cell phone down or charge something on the road. We have shiplap walls, and we run the shiplap throughout the whole entire cabin. So if you teats, everything's streamlined, very straightforward angles. We've created a little bump out over here that's going to be, it's hiding the interior sliding panel for the door. There's a bump that comes out, so we figured, you know, why not finish it with a nice straight angle here, so it'll be nice and clean. Above, we're going to have a ton of space. You know, if you want to throw towels, you know, some extra cargo, we kept that accessible and easy to reach. You know, there's no reason to get rid of this good parts of these vans. We created 2 bump outs in the bed, you know, because we wanted to make sure that our Tempur-Pedic mattress is going to be full length and we don't have to squeeze it into our space. So we did 2 bump outs. Obviously, we designed the inside so they match a certain theme, along with we make all of our own custom furniture here. So we did a little hanging shelf. You know, we built this van to kind of work with the design of, say, like mid-century modern. We wanted this to be a really comfortable van for when you're on the road. So you're going to enjoy the outside, but you care a little bit about that style. You want this to be a nice little weekender van for you. And, you know, I think that really shows with the craftsmanship in our van. Let me show you the back. Okay, so to piggyback off of our 14 lights, we have 4 lights that we built underneath the bed. We have 2 jerry cans. So you saw in the kitchen, we have 1 jerry can that's going to be for your gray water, right? So the gray water, instead of having another jerry can that's sitting right next to it, we ran the jerry cans in the back of the van, and I will show you what we did with that. We have a water pump where that button triggers this water pump, and it's going to pull from this jerry can. So it's a lot easier to get your cans in and out from having to fill them inside. So that's why we wanted to kind of run them and also have the sound dampening in the back of the vehicle. And then over here, we have the second jerry can. I'm sorry, let me pull that down. Okay, so we have the second jerry can that's running inside of the van and also into another water pump over here. And this button right here is going to trigger this water pump that's going to run to your propane and to your heated outside shower. So we built this outside shower a certain way. Just kind of interesting is we wanted it to be both the jerry can, where you can continuously fill this up or bring another can with you, or we have it outfitted so that you can plug in a regular hose to this unit here, and you would be able to have an unlimited shower. If you're at a campground, lots of campgrounds will have, you know, access to water, so why not have it connect right in here and then you have an unlimited shower. So it kind of gives you 2 ways to take a nice warm shower. Okay, so from here, all right, so from here, this is just your propane. This is your propane fitting that's going to run to the bottom of your unit. So the propane is going to run to the bottom of your unit, and then this is going to be our fresh water that's coming through our can that's going to go to the bottom of the unit here, and it's going to come out, and that's going to be your hot water shower. Inside we have 400 amp hours of battery power. We have a 4,000 watt inverter that's going to run our 400 watts of solar on the roof. That's going to all connect into our whole electrical setup over here. Obviously, you got your solar right here. Over here, this is really interesting. We decided, instead of having a toggle on/off/on switch, we wanted to run with a smart switch that's going to cut off the current from when you cut the car. It's going to isolate the current to the back batteries, and you're not going to kill your drivable battery. We wanted to make that very streamlined and easy for whoever purchases our vehicles to not have to worry about, well, all right, and why is my car dead? And I think that's a problem that you have in the camping world, is people will forget to cut off that switch and they'll pull too much energy and then they're stuck. Over here we have a marine fuse panel. Obviously this is going to be cutting off our outlets and our stove. And like I said, we built this van with a lot of space inside. We wanted to kind of let our buyers determine how they wanted to use that space, whether you're going to want to put baskets in the back here, or if you want to, you know, put mounts to have your mountain bike here. You know, we wanted to give you the possibility, you know, we wanted to create the frame and allow you to stand in it and allow you to enjoy the van the way that you would like it. We want to just give you a little bit of a little design to help you out.
Chris, walk us through the process. A customer wants to have a van built. Do you supply the van and the build, or are they supplying you with the van and you're building it out for them?
Okay, so right now we are working with customers who are supplying their van to us, and we will outfit the conversion for them. Our turnaround time is about 1 month right now. Obviously, in the future, we would plan on getting more of like sort of a dealership license that will allow us to buy vans, outfit them, and then be able to sell them in the world. But right now, we're just working small scale with per customer. We want to give them all the attention and all the detail and make sure that we're creating the exact van that they're looking for.
So this is just a really good example of what you're capable of. But what else are you doing here?
We started with this model. You know, it's a very popular model, doing a lot of research online. And for a 2-person build, we think this would be really comfortable. You know, obviously, if you're looking to have a little bit more detailed space, say you want to bring a 3rd or 4th person, it's all in the conversation for us. I think, obviously, depending on the size of the vehicle that you're going to bring to us, we want to specifically build off of Promaster chassis, whether it's going to be the 1500 to the 3500 extended. You know, there's so many things that you can do in a camper van within means, right? So,
and you'll be able to help them and
absolutely.
give them suggestions on systems, because a lot of people, they've never built a van before, or they've
Absolutely.
never had an RV, so you can kind of help them along.
Yeah.
And you have a proven design based on your experience in the RV industry. Now, chassis-wise, you know, 1500, 2500, 3500. I guess if someone had only a 1500, you might have to scale down what you do inside because of the weight. Is that what it comes down to?
Yeah, the 1500, depending on payload on the 1500's chassis, yes, we might have to scale down weight. Right now, we would be able to adapt this into a 1500 as it's not very heavy. I mean, we're not holding a ton of water. We don't have under tanks. We don't have a generator. So we're like the kind of a boondocking van right now.
So that would be a good suggestion. Anybody looking to have a van built out and they're working with a ProMaster, Mercedes-Benz, be mindful of what chassis you wind up picking, because it might limit you on what you're able to do on the conversion.
And listen, you don't want to build something that's going to be so heavy and down the road you figure this out. You know, you want to do all of the homework beforehand and make sure by the time your build is finished, go get it weighted. Go find out what everything inside of your van is going to be before you build it.
Now, do you help give suggestions to the customers? A lot of people that might come to you, they never had a van before, on like what systems to get, solar, inverters, toilets, showers.
Absolutely. I mean, we're avid in camping and RV, and we have been doing this for years now. So we have failed. We've gotten to live on the road. I mean, you know, you've got my partner and I are 2 people. We've been on the road. We traveled the country. 1 year we traveled 32 times. We got to learn our systems, and that's a big part about this. We're not just builders. We're actually avid in building these vans, and we have a heart in it. So if you have questions and you're looking, you sure if you want to have solar or not have solar, I'll tell you the benefits to why a solar system would be good, or if you want to have an AGM system or a lithium-ion system. You know, we can tell you the pros and cons between the 2 of them. You know, do you plan on going for a weekend trip, or do you plan on going for a year on the road? You know, we will outfit vans to work with your lifestyle. I think that's where our customization will really, you know, come into play. You can visit us on our Instagram page at Sequoia_Salt.
Well, Chris, thank you very much for taking the time today to give our viewers a tour of your beautiful creation. Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I love it, and we'll see you soon.